Look at the numbers he's blowing up Sunday. People couldn't wait. They were just waiting. What could he say? What could possibly happen here? What have I missed? Catch us up. We've got to know what's been happening over here. Has anyone died yet?
The reason you get hurt, the reason you get bruises on your flesh, won't be explained easily. Some creatures play games.
That's it? That's all. All right. Wishing you the best after Perry. Yeah, God, if only I could
Your nose will bleed every time.
figure out what platform to go on next.
It's a game with no rules. No rules.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. For you to win. Not a single chance for you to win.
Well, that's true. You shut your whore mouth, you beautiful woman, you. What's going on over here? Well, I was on a few days ago, but that was to promote the fundraiser. It's kind of why I'm here too. So, we'll chit chat for a minute. So don't get all excited. But yeah, I've been doing a fundraiser for my friend who has cancer, and the link is in my bio here on this app and Twitter and everywhere else. But it's been going very well, and I'm very appreciative of that. And it's a t-shirt fundraiser for my buddy. That's really it. Yeah, Jeff Peterson. People kept asking me, when are you bringing the robot back, you son of a bitch? So instead of getting mad, I said, hey, maybe I'll make t-shirts and give all the money to him. So that's what's going on. What have I missed? I've been busy. I've been busy, doing things in life. What has anyone murdered anybody on here yet? Boy, where do I even begin? Where do you even begin? I don't even know. But I'm assuming that it's really Lord of the Flies over here. I can't imagine what could possibly be happening. But boy, I hope everybody's all right. I've heard a few things from some close associates. And all I can say is, boy, do I hate being right all the time. Yeah, listen, I'm not here to kick anybody while they're down, but really, if you guys had just believed me from day one. Anyway, I'm going to have my coffee. Everything's great. All right, cool, Jeff. Everything's great on Scope. We all made amends and love each other now, except for you. You forgot to add, except for you, Josh. So what are the moves? What are the moves on here to gain total acceptance? I think the big one is have a baby. You're opening DMs from me on April 1st. Oh, that's great. I'm still a piece of shit. Biggest piece of shit. This guy. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, so open the DMs on April 1st. That's going to be great. Do you think, I think that this has probably already been discussed in 17-hour late night chit chat sessions on here, but do you think this is really going to end on March 31st, or is it just going to still be there somehow? Will the Felicia DMs be its own chapter in your book? No, that won't even get a mention. Claim sobriety. That's a good one. Yeah. So have a kid. Didn't you used to do blackface? Yeah, but I got a kid now. So that'll work. And then what's the other one? Yeah, sobriety. Now, it doesn't work for me because if you were angry or depressed, oh, that's the end of, well, that's it. I set a timer and that's it. And it's right on time. Okay, guys, you take care. Yeah, go back to college. I think sobriety is a good one, but it's got to be some kind of a drug addiction. Yeah, it's got to be some kind of a drug addiction. Oh, depressed is working now. Okay. Yeah, I think you have to come back with some kind of, recovery story. And then people go, "Oh man, that's great. He's doing really well." Happy to see that been doing a lot of lives over on YouTube for this fundraiser, which have been going really well. But nice to see that a lot of the trolls from the horrible dark Reddit days of 2017, they were still there. I like that. Hadn't broadcast since January of 2019, and my very first broadcast and very first comment was, "You going to have a meltdown, asshole?" So I got to tell you, it is the gift that keeps on giving, and I'm so happy to include those fine folks in my group of followers and friends, and appreciate you guys. I appreciate your dedication. God bless you. All right, so that's it. So you know, come on, what's been happening over here? This is it. This is the one time. I'm really gonna lose sleep if I don't know. They are reliable. Yeah, they're always Bly's. But Bly's, if he buys a shirt, will you sign it? Yeah. Well, I mean, it ships directly from the warehouse in Milwaukee, and as I'm in Los Angeles, I cannot sign it. Unless he wants to meet in person, or they. I don't know how this works anymore. I've heard the last day is going to be an open Bob's Fest. Well, I hope so. Can you ship it to your house and do it? I mean, that's really fucking complicated.
Hey, hi guys. I got an order coming in from a guy that wants me to sign it. Can you ship it to me and I'll sign it and then send it back over to him?
There he is. Hey, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I say like we go way back. Um, yeah, that'd be kind of difficult. But I'll sign it. You know what I'll do? If you buy a shirt, here's what I'll do. If you buy a shirt, okay. Scope's been good to you. All things Scope's been good to you. like like it's a oh, hey, Scope's been good to you, man. oh, oh man. I'm sorry. Don't act like Scope hasn't been good to you, bro. It was good to me in the first year, but it's all my fault. I was bad to Scope. It's me. I also like that some of the I don't want to get into it. It's just it's just funny how you have to when I do these interviews now, I have to be like, well, it's like, well, I just got angry for no reason. No one ever provoked me. I just started broadcasting and immediately got angry. There was nothing whatsoever that happened. It was all my fault, and in my recovery I've discovered it was just all me. These were all really good people and nobody ever did anything wrong. Yeah, but you got to sell those shirts. Anyway, it's a joke. I'm joking. Relax. My God, the fuck. Um, Anyway, but the link to the fundraiser is in my bio here on this Periscope thing. It's coming to an end. And hey, the fundraiser ends the same day that Periscope does. Coincidence? Probably not. Hey Jeff, did you see Zack Snyder's Justice League? And if you didn't like it, fuck you. But if you did, let's have a spoiler. Let's have a spoilerific talk about it. Yeah, fuck you. Wishing My number one says wishing everyone a healthy and safe post scope experience. Yeah, don't. Yeah, really don't. I worry for some of you guys. Yeah, Jeff, did you watch it? Hey, bro, you want to like not slam your door so hard out there? This fucking guy, real vigorous. He's got places to go. He's got nowhere to go. No, watch it all in one sitting, Jeff. Shouldn't be too hard for you. Oh, come on, man. What do you? Japanese Jesus chiming in. Never seen you before. Welcome, Japanese. Welcome, Japanese Jesus. Welcome on. Sorry, guys, I'm making some food here, and then I'm gonna get the fuck out. I hope you enjoyed this time that we've had together. How'd you first hear about Scope? Oh, Jesus! I first heard about it. I'm moving things around. Um, yeah, you fucks can sit through like a 9-hour broadcast. How about that first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier? Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I'm still reeling from Justice League. After I got to say, after Justice League, you kind of go, okay. I mean, Marvel's good and all, but I don't know. I think it's worth it just to hear Batman say, "I will fucking kill you." So look, what were we talking about? Oh, I first heard about Scope through a friend of mine, Tanya. Oh, Tanya. Tanya and I were dating at the time, but we also attended an award show together in Vegas, and I was presenting along with her. We were presenting. I was presenting. I was bent over with my pants around my ankles, and I was presenting. We were presenting awards at some influencer award ceremony. This was right after the Late Late Show ended. So the Late Late Show ends. I'm out of work, and I'm I'm presenting awards to influencers, and I think that's when I knew. That's when I should have known. I was like, this seems not good. Um, but that's when one of the presenters was up on stage and said, "Hold on, guys, I'm doing this for Periscope," and that was April 15th, 2015. That was tax day 2015. That's also Celibate Mystic says I owe her $50. I don't know who that is, but I feel like that bitch owes me a lot more. Um, she owes me a blowjob. Why'd you scope over Donlod? Because no one gives a fuck. Oh, what is he? Is he still pointing his camera at his fucking sheets? I mean, what the fuck? What kind of insane? Uh, how many of these people are going to end up in some fucking halfway house somewhere? What has anyone diagnosed? I watch him. He's been doing the same thing for 6 years. What are you talking about? I'm assuming there's no change. What he used to do? What, a teddy bear? I got to get out of here. Oh yeah, I'm sure. JoJo's my only friend on here. Imagine that. No, you guys don't know. You guys don't know. It's a joke. I got at least 4 other friends on here, guys. He's a good guy. April 15th, 2015, tax day. That's when that's what I found out about Periscope. And it was fun for a little bit. But it's interesting. It is interesting. There were certain people that I used to say were bad people, and then everyone would go, "Oh, you're just a fucking piece of shit." And now, you know, JRT told me privately that he doesn't like me and he'll never be my friend. Yeah, I told him directly. I told Jeff directly. Yeah, Jeff and I communicate all the time. Jeff and I we text nonstop. And Chris, yeah, Chris and I play Fortnite just all day. Super Smash Brothers and Fortnite. We got our little headphones on. Yeah, a lot of people. Sorry if I missed the question. Here comes Dan with the. Have you seen the new Justice League? I have. You're too needy. I have. I still can't get over it. I still can't get over it. I really can't. It's just really fucking greatness. Whatever happened to who cares? Probably dead somewhere. Probably half eaten by your cats. Beat the little Asian kids. Yeah, well that was oh, there it is. There it is. Screenshot. Oh, there it is. Someone took a screenshot. Oh, I talked about you the other day and Jeff. Did you really? That's nice. I hope it was positive. Let me guess. Because I know this app so well, which is really sad. Let me guess. You brought me up. Let me guess. You brought me up. Whenever people bring me up, you brought me up and the room went silent. And you know what's happening? You know what's happening when that occurs? Here's what's happening. You got everybody in the room thinking this silently to themselves. Should I say I like him? Well, which side am I on here? All right, now if I say I like him, okay, I don't actually think he's that bad of a guy, but if I say it, fuck, what is this? Is it worth it for me to do this? Okay, you know what? I'm just not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Okay, but he did yell at me a couple times, but I mean, that was so long ago. I don't know. Okay, you know what? Let's just all be quiet. Fucking weirdest shit I've ever. It's what could I have? I mean, how many years are you gonna carry this bag of bullshit around, gang? Yeah, Chris and I talk shit on Jeff all day, bro. I said your nudes were acceptable. My nudes were amazing. Let's just get it all out in the open here. I will be revealing my nudes on April 1st. My nudes are top shelf. They're artful. She said you're very cocky. Very good. Twitter live. Yeah, nobody's doing that. Kind of enjoying YouTube a lot. I had a shitload of people, a couple thousand people last night over on YouTube. No, those weren't mine. I don't put any butthole in my dick pics. No, mine's a lot of silhouette. You know, it's a mysterious, just a glimpse. Yeah, being cocky. Yeah, no, I got. She was. It was a real sweet thing to say about my my nudes. The Snyder come. The Snyder come. Snyder's come. Yeah. Speaking of cocks, Zack Snyder comes in the last frame of the. I mean, essentially, it is 4:3 because it's formatted for IMAX. I really like it that way. I wasn't sure if I was going to enjoy that, but it's yeah. Don't watch it while scoping. Don't watch it while watching this. If that's really oh, there's so many more things I want to say, but we're just keeping it positive, guys. We're just keeping it positive. I do appreciate. Here's one thing I want to tell you. I really like the lone. Uh, it's clearly someone from Periscope. You guys are. Oh my god! So when I go on YouTube, there's one guy who comments. It's the saddest thing. It's kind of sweet though, in a weird, fucked up way. It's kind of it. I feel really bad for this guy, but everyone is like so positive and they're all, hey, we're so happy you're doing this fundraiser for your friend and we really love the Jeff Peterson shirts and so glad to see you back and people you should do more live stuff. We really like just talking with you. And then there's one guy who's like, why don't you tell everybody what a fucking angry piece of shit you were on Scope? And it is the saddest thing you've ever seen. I mean, it's like wrong place, wrong year, wrong app, wrong time. It feels like I don't know. It's like the Flash popping his head out. He's jumping through time. Remember when you yelled at people and like no one has any response to it. It's really it's touching. It's touching. And the one guy who has to do a dislike on every single Reddit post, any Reddit post of mine, anything, even a fundraiser for my friend who has cancer, he gotta give it that dislike. Like it's their mission. Like they have it on the dry erase board. Don't their to do list. Don't forget. Oh man. No, you're right, Jeff. It's I mean, at this point I look at it and I think, hey man, thanks. If you're still that excited by me, then welcome on to quote one of the great philosophers of our time. Welcome on. Where's that bent nose maniac these days? People still worried about that kid. where's that where's that crooked nose pariah locked up? What's he doing? What's he doing these days? Prison? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Anyway, shout out to that one guy. He's real upset. It's real hostility. I appreciate it. All right, well, that's it. I'm gone. What so that's it. There's no big revelations. Are people showing themselves? That's a thing, right? Aren't people going to do that? I would assume that people would. Yeah, that's my final scope. Yeah, real low numbers. Nobody gives a shit. They go, oh yeah, Josh. Yeah, oh yeah. That's how you want it. Believe me, on this app, that's what you want. You want people to go, oh yeah. Mm. Their faces, idiot. Their faces. Are they? That's going to be fun. I'll get more than this when I open your DMs. Okay. How far back do we go? Were we Facebook? I seem to remember we would message on Facebook. No big reveal. I'll be showing my cock on the 31st. Was that like, oh man, I want to say like 2009, 2008, 2009. Yeah, and I'll show my balls and my taint as well. We'll get everything in there. Tasteful though. I'll try to do it black and white. I'll set up OBS. 2009. Yeah. See. Wow. And I'll have a little bit of light just so you can see the tip, just so you can get an outline of it. Felicia. Yeah, Felicia. Wow. We've had a lot of fun on here, huh? We had a lot of fun, huh, guys? I've certainly I've certainly had a wonderful time at my own expense. Uh will I be in my robe beforehand? I don't have a robe. Um no, I won't have anything on. We're not gonna waste any time. I don't waste any time. If you show up at my place and you're ready to go, I'm already fully nude and standing at complete attention. Let's go. Not you specifically, but move my career ahead. Man, you're going way back. Didn't Felicia say something like what was the thing she said? Oh, she's a kingmaker. That's right. Oh, now the person hey, person who posts all this shit on the fake Felicia YouTube, can you just when this is over, can you just delete everything? You don't have to do follow-ups every time. Here's 30 seconds where Josh brought it up again. This is your March update for 2021. Like I get it. That's fucking weird. Do we all agree that that's just bizarre? I really don't understand that, but thanks. Maybe it's like I don't know. I'm trying to like. Is it like how I'm a collector of Blu-rays? I don't think it's the same thing. I do have a lot of Blu-rays. I have a vast movie library because I enjoy physical media, uh, like my penis. But I don't. Is it a collection thing? Do you have to collect them all like Pokemon? I don't know what it is. It's a weird obsession that people have to document and record and keepsake and store and save everything. It's very weird. I'm not a Laserdisc kind of guy, but I do have movies on vinyl, which you probably don't know about, and a lot of people don't know about. Um, Here's my super nerdy display, but that's a movie on vinyl. That's not a Laserdisc, and that's a movie on vinyl as well. I'm pretty proud of this, so you guys can all suck my ass. See, Selectavision video disc. The player, I have the player behind me, and this it has a stylus that fits into the groove of this essentially movie on vinyl. But I really like these. These are from way back in the day. Are you talking about the Richard Stanley doc? What? Wait. Is it? Wait. Are you telling me that? Oh, because Severin has cut ties with Richard's. Oh, okay. I can't even. I got to get the fuck out of this world. So you're okay. I'm not. We'll comment. I'll comment in the private group on this. I don't want to make a public comment in here because then they'll. Josh Robert Thompson's shocking opinion about something. It's only his opinion, but he's been taken down and fired for it. Josh Robert Thompson had an opinion of his own on matters of the day, and because his opinion was incorrect, He's gone. We've wiped him from the face of the earth. Remember, don't have an opinion about anything. Keep it to yourself. And if you do have an opinion, make sure that it's in line with what everybody else thinks. That's good. Yeah, the future's looking good. Fuck that shit. I completely reject that. But I don't understand. So you just hear one person's point of view, and look, I'm not discounting anybody's experience, but I don't know. I don't know. It seems it is it is a move on the part of these corporations where they have to make a move immediately in order to save face and money as well. I can't believe that fucking documentary is already wow. And I just watched Color Out of Space finally. I just want to let you know that I finally Jeff will be proud. I didn't watch I hadn't finished Mandy yet, but I finally watched Color Out of Space. And then this happens. So I guess it's my fault. Piece of shit. What do they get? I mean, I'll reject it. Look, when I'm in some big show, it'll never happen. I'll end up dead somewhere on the side of the road in about 5 years. But if that were to happen in the alternate universe of my life, in the Snyderverse cut of my life, you know, I end up, doing something, a movie, or I'm on a TV series or something. I mean, they're gonna, look at all these videos of Josh saying "cunt" 4,000 times. What am I gonna go? What am I gonna go? I'm so sorry for. I'm gonna go. Fuck that. Bunch of crazy fucking people, and you know, I decided to join in on the acting like a sack of shit, just like the rest of about whatever. Okay. Anyway, next. Cunt's a fabulous word, but who cares? What do they? An anonymous source. I mean, I'll know who the anonymous source is. Come on. Felicia writes a tell-all. Yeah, that's the thing. That you make a joke, but that's the thing. Here's the world that we live in. This is kind of true. Felicia, right? Out of her mind, delusional, one of the weirdest human beings ever to visit this app, right? There was a time when a lot of people believed Felicia. And I was just like, okay. Felicia could write a book and just make up this story about, how I seduced her or whatever. Or, he came and visited me and he promised me a. People go, oh, this poor Felicia. What did you do to What did you do to this girl? That's and even if it was proven that none of that was true, people would still bring it up as they do now for the rest of my life. You'd be at like a press conference talking about some movie. Yeah, Josh. The movie was really good. So look, Jojo, I remember messaging you after listening to her and saying, "What the fuck, dude? Are you dating her?" That's true. It is a weird double standard, man. I'm not here to get into it completely, but I'm just talking specifically about this Felicia situation. I mean, that is just and I'm a nobody, which I always say, by the way, I'm a nobody. But imagine, imagine if I was really famous for real. Imagine if I had any amount of fame, and this girl was like, JRT seduced me and he's a fucking asshole, and then he rejected me. I'd be, I'd go to the fucking grocery store. I'd be like, there's that fucking guy that fucked over sweet and beautiful Felicia. I had no Periscope clout. That's true. She's a kingmaker. No, the stark truth coming in with a serious comment. Come on, stark truth coming in. This is why known liars on here getting validation is scary. Known liars. You're right. I mean, I don't know. I don't know all the specifics of the people you may be referring to, but I mean, I'm sure there's a lot. And what does it matter though? I mean, none of it's going to matter except for me, because people will look. People will be like, "Here's a scope from 2016 of Josh yelling at somebody." There'll be no context. No one will care who I'm talking to. No one will care what the situation was. They won't care like how many horrible sacks of shit on here said the worst things in the world. No one will care. They'll just be like, yeah, look at that guy. They won't care what was going on in my life at the time. They won't care about, my friend dying or anything. That it's it's great. And then I'll just go, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Next. I can just do the Robert Downey Jr. thing during an interview and be like, okay, listen, if you bring it up one more time, I'm going to get up and walk away. Okay? Serious. I asked you not to mention it before. If you mention it now, I'm going to get up and walk away. Okay, we're done. Okay? Let's get out of here, guys. I'm done. We're done. That's all. That's what you do. You imagine. Now, you were on an app called Periscope. You imagine trying to explain that to somebody? Screenshot. Yeah, I think after the last 4 years, though, we've learned that people do believe anything. So, all right. John David Lucy's glad that Trump is gone. And it's amazing how the rainbows came out and the doves are flying in the sky. Isn't it great? Isn't it? What a wonderful world. I intend to pretend this place never actually existed. Well, listen, it's a good thing to do. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Can you imagine in an interview? Can you imagine in an interview if somebody was like if I was on, I don't know what, well, I was going to say John Stossel. That's how old I am. John Stossel. Can you imagine if it was a hard hitting interview? Sitting there with Oprah, and she's like, "So I have to ask you about Periscope." Like, what? Now I'm going to show you some clips from some things that you said. Yeah. And then they play the clips and they go, "Now, what was that all about?" Well, first of all, people are horrible. There's no emptiness whatsoever, man. I got to say, the YouTube live stuff is really fun. It's been really great. I mean, before I forget, I'm doing this. I'm enjoying this chat, and I have to get going. But I am doing this for the fundraiser for my good friend Matt Lodi, who has stage 4 lymphoma, and I'm selling T-shirts. All the proceeds go to help he and his family with their medical expenses. It's doing really, really well. So thanks to the people that have purchased so far, especially Chris Anonymous. When he tweets a picture of him with the shirt, it gets more likes than anything I've tweeted about the campaign. It's amazing. No, that's not true. But but I'm an asshole and won't sign them. But the link to the fundraiser is in the bio here on my Periscope. It does end the same day that Periscope supposedly ends, March 31st. And they also do international shipping. Not that there's anybody here from, well, there might be. There might be. They also do international shipping. There, I said it. Yeah, I'm gonna sign Flumpsies. I'm gonna have it sent to my house, sign it, then pay to send it to Flumpsy. That's exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, I'll sign yours and send it back. If you sign, how about this, Flumpsy? You sign my shirt. I'm going to send a shirt to you. You sign it and then send it to me. As long as you don't keep posting my old fucking rants. Because I see you a couple months ago, you tagged me in something on Twitter, and I was like, this fucking guy, I got things to do over here. You post an out of context, hilarious rant, by the way. I mean, I got the joke. But like, ease off the throttle on that, man. It doesn't help my you know what I mean? Like I got more to lose than anybody else. It is a good rant though. That was the one about Aleppo. See, I get it. See, you get it. I get it. I think it's funny. Somebody was saying I was comparing saying that I was upset that I wasn't getting as many views for my broadcasts as broadcast about Aleppo, which it's fucking funny. I would never be concerned about that. But okay, I'll have a baby. How about that? I'll come back. Okay, before the app ends, I'll come back and announce that I have a kid on the way, and then I'll also let you guys know that I'm in rehab. No, I appreciate that, man. Thanks. I'll let you know. Then can the community come together and say, maybe he wasn't such a bad guy. Yes, I'm not Dreamcatcher Barbie. What the fuck, man? First of all due respect to your screen name, you think I'm coming up with Dreamcatcher Barbie? You think I'm sitting over here going, I gotta get in on this Barbie thing from like years ago? Yeah, there's a guy quoting me, so now they're gonna remember that. See, this is why I shouldn't come on here and say these things, because that guy right there, what's your name? Blank cover plate. That person right there is like, aha, now we know exactly what to do. Now we know exactly what to do. Look, here's the deal, okay? Now we know exactly what to do. Okay? Here's the deal. Okay? You guys are fun. All right, fundraiser. Remember, the fundraiser is not for me. So it's a good cause. It's for my friend Matt, who's a good person. So even if you think I'm a piece of shit, two things, none of the proceeds go to me, so I don't make a dime. So that should make you feel good. And it's going to help someone else who deserves it. Just think of it that way. And if you want, have your shirts sent to me, and then I'll sign them, and then I'll pay to have them sent back to you. I think that person does. No comment, sir? Those are the scary ones. Blank cover plate. Those are the scary ones where they just quote what you said and then they don't say anything else. We've got your number. We will always remember. I mean, even Chris D'Elia is back. But you yelled at people. Right, but Chris. Yes, but you did the worst thing ever and you yelled at people. Raise more than for the. Yeah. Yeah, guys, let's raise more money than we did for the pilot. It's not even close.
We will remember everything you did. The way that you yelled at people. The way you yelled for no reason at people who were just innocently asking questions about you.
Okay, but was that what is that it?
That's the worst thing you could ever do. The way that you went after that poor, defenseless, fat fuck.
What a beat! I mean, when you put it that way,
I got yelled at and my life was over. We will make sure that you will suffer.
it's an amazing world. It's an amazing world. All right, fundraiser links in the bio. That's it. I'll be back later this week, and you'll see my face, and I'll say, "Hey guys," and let's see what happens, huh? Lord of the Flies continues here on Periscope. Can't wait to see what happens on March 31st. JRTU, yes, the most unattractive man on the app. JRTU, says a woman who drinks, Schlitz out of a trailer park somewhere. Uh, I'm assuming you growing a mustache. No, I had a beard. I had a beard going, but I trimmed it. But I did the thing where I kept the mustache for like a day. It was really creepy. Thanks, Josh. I love pretending to be you. Thanks, Dreamcatcher Barbie, as I type to myself from another device right now.
We will never forget the horrible things that you did and said.
Can you imagine actually thinking that I was like a truly terrible person? That's really funny to me. It's really funny. Fake raffles make more money on this app. Worth a try. Make more money. Well, we've made $25,000 so far, but all right. We've we've raised $25,000 so far for my friend. So, but all right.
Be careful. We will remember everything you said. You said cunt.
Now, did you say cunt a total of 750 times on this app? I did. What do you say to that? How do you feel about that? I think it's a great word. I think a lot of people could be classified as cunts. Um, both male and female. I didn't discriminate at the time. Yeah, in fact, I regret that I didn't say it more often. Um, a lot of very innocent people you went after on this app. I wouldn't say I went after anybody, um, but yeah, I did respond to people, and often I would meet people on their own level. People would do and say horrible things. I won't give you any specific examples because I'd really like to just not have to deal with it anymore. But yeah, there were certain people on here that were celebrated for their, just constant uh, trolling and harassing of me and my life and everything to do with anything I ever did. And I just said that they were cunts. And so you would dare to say that to people like that, just people having fun. Yeah. Josh Robert Thompson was 46. 46. Wow. Did I? I don't think so. I think he did that himself. I like that I gave him his money back though. It's like here. This guy wanted to do some song for Sarah Gem back in the day, and I was like, nah, I don't want anything to do with you. But he had to go. He had to go. I remember he went live. He publicly had to tell everybody that like I just was lazy and wouldn't participate. But I was like, no, I don't want to help you out because I think you're a shitty person. So instead, and Sarah and I talked a lot off the app, and so I was like, no, I'll just do it for free, and I'll do it for my friend. I don't. So I remember I had done celebrity face swaps, Liam Neeson and Robert Downey Jr. I think I even did one. I have them somewhere of my friend John Mariano. Hey, how you doing, Sarah? Hope you're feeling well. So yeah, that's the. But I didn't want anything to do with that guy. I knew. I see. The thing is, I knew all the way back then. I knew way back then that that guy was not a great guy. And maybe he's doing better now. You know what I mean? Maybe he's okay. And that would be great. I mean, I'd like to look. I'd like to see people do better, right? Maybe not everybody, but most people. I hope they're doing better, but I'm not going to hang out with them and still a piece of shit. But you know, now fuck that guy. That guy. You know what? Here's what I love about this app. This is it. This is the takeaway. It was me for years saying that certain people were horrible pieces of shit. And mostly everyone saying, you just don't get it. You're jealous. And then after years, people finally going, you know, that guy's a fucking piece of shit. And then I'm over here going, well, okay, does anybody want to say that you're sorry? Do you remember? Oh, yeah, no, but anyway, now we've decided that. I mean, there's like 3 or 4 people on that list that for years they're like, what? Just leave them alone. They're popular and they're nice and they're amazing. You're just jealous and angry. They'd always say I was bitter and angry. Like that was just you jealous or bitter or angry. Okay, no, but that person's like actually a piece of shit. But yeah, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? The app's ending March 31st. Nobody gives a shit. Doesn't matter. Just have a baby. You'll be fine. Just shoot your load in somebody and you'll be celebrated. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Here's a cat. Nice job. Nice job, buddy. Who was it that said, I heard somebody say this a while back. Somebody said this is one of the great quotes of all time on Periscope. Somebody said, what do you think of somebody said this is it. This perfectly encapsulates this entire app. Somebody said, what do you think of Jay Diddy? And they said, well, I actually think that he was very entertaining. I know he went through a hard time in his life, and we're only human. So they're like, well, all the homophobic stuff and the blackface stuff. Yeah, but again, he's clearly struggling. And then they were like, what do you think of JRT? And they're like, that guy, he's a fucking bad guy. Woo! Periscope, there it is. In a nutshell, you're never going to escape Periscope. It's going to be with all of us until the day we die. Oh, that was good.